should the Detroit Pistons throw Ron Hollins into the fire as a starter? Or should they kind of baby him and develop him? I was just talking about, I was on the other side of the freeway. I'm like, damn, I feel bad for them. They in traffic jam. Here come a traffic jam. That's what I be talking about, man. Construction and Saturday, people getting out. This is me off. This is me off. And I'm gonna finesse myself right here. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, you gotta think about it. Like, it's to the point where, he a rookie, and they can afford the luxury to develop him and take his time. But Pistons been doing that to rookies for years, sitting them on the bench, waiting to develop them. And the one guy that they started throwing into the fire first was the guy that a lot of people felt like didn't earn that honor, and that was Killian Hayes. That was the one guy that they felt like didn't deserve the honor. And they threw him into the fire. So, but so be it. But I think it may be a case depending on who you want to start. You started Short Thompson. It depends on how much Short Thompson has improved as a shooter. So, and he's a really good defender, and he's had the experience being in the league and all that stuff. And, you got to understand, if there's a lot of separation between whoever you're going to start at the three and backing people up, how much separation is there? How much separation is there? Like, if a Short Thompson and Ron Hollins and, let's say, Malik Beasley at the three, or whoever they got trying to put a three, if it's close, who do you give it to? You go with the youth? You go with the best shooter? You go with the better defender? You go with the better overall player? I mean, who do you go with? The left lane. Oh my God, I hate this fucking all this damn traffic. And they just driving dumb too, bro. So my thing is, Ron is making an impact. However you making an impact, I mean, you just got so many young guys at that position with Thompson, with Hollins. Like, they both young. Like, how do you start? I guess we just have to come down to who playing better, who's shooting better. That's what I would think. That's what I would think about it. It's who playing better and who's shooting better. Who's shooting better? I think that, who playing better overall. So I ain't like. But if like I said, Ron Hollins, athletic, can defend, can run, can rebound, can dribble, can distribute, can finish at the rim. You know what I'm saying? And a Short Thompson, I mean, he can do some of the same things. Highly athletic, run, shoot. And it might be in the perfect world. They might be starting in some of the same lineups. They might be playing in some of the same lineups. Got to be a lot of additional shooting out there, but they might be playing in some of the same lineups. For real. Dog, what is you waiting on? Christmas, bro? They might be in some of the same lineups. So, I ain't sure, but I just think it just boils down who's shooting the ball better and playing better. I think Ron Hollins might come off the second unit. He may not play that much in his first year at all. Might be a development year, get in the weight room, or whatever the situation. They really count on him being good in the future and not the now. But if he's good enough, I think he earned the stripes to go in there and play, in my opinion. If he's good enough and he beat all the Shore and he beat all whoever else they got to play the wing, you put him in there. And I was watching him shoot the ball in the summer league. He need a lot of mechanical help. And it's just alarming how many Americans, especially black Americans, coming out and they can't shoot the ball. To me, that's alarming. Like, you can't even catch and shoot. So, but yeah, I feel like if he's ready, he ready. But one thing I'll say about this team that the Pistons got is that, man, they should be getting out running. They should be running and gunning. 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 That's one thing I will say. They should be running and gunning. Too many athletes not to be getting out there running so far. So, yeah, it's gonna be a time to see. But I think if a guy earned it, he should play, regardless. A veteran, regardless of the money you paying him, he earned it, But I think for him, I think he'd be a rotational player. But when you think about it, you know, Ivy, Sasser, Tim Hardaway, kid from Utah. You know what I'm saying? When you think about it, he can easily get buried on that bench year one. When you think about it, he easily get buried on that bench and he make some trips to the G League. But then again, you know, his hustle and his ability to rebound, his ability to finish at the rim and run, you know, and just what he about, his energy, his speed is different. You know, but then again, Monty was finding a way to bury guys on the bench too, regardless. Guys that can help him. You know, so they was finding ways to bury guys regardless. You know, but in my humble opinion, I think that he'll be a rotational player. He'll be in the rotation. And really what's going to determine him getting the spot is how, you know, and what spot he plays and he continue to grow. You get to 6'9", 6'10", you're probably looking at him being your future power forward. They're going to put some weight on him, a little bit of weight on him. And if he can start shooting that rock the right way, you're probably going to look at him as the future forward of the Detroit Pistons. He's there about, what, 6'8", 6'7", 6'8"? You know, 6'9" still. He'll probably be the wing, future of the power forward position, or a small forward position. But really, you know, I was watching him shoot, man. His jump shot nasty. That jumper nasty. It looks so uncomfortable. I ain't gonna say it's Michael Gill kid, Chris. Boy, it's a nasty jumper. But hey, let me know what y'all girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button, hit the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJB313, Venmo, CJB313, PayPal in the description. Appreciate the love and support.